What up? It's Creative Drive. I'm just leaving out the driveway. Gotta go grab some yogurt, some probiotic yogurt with protein. I'm gonna make some overnight oats. I just put the dry oats straight into the yogurt, and it is fire. I'll probably throw some chia seeds in there, some hemp seeds. Yeah, chia and hemp for sure. It's good. But today, talking about how being held back at a young age has changed and affected my life path. To keep it, like, a short thought on it is, it happened to create pressure in my life. And everything was easy for me growing up, as far as like academic, socially. I never had any real problems in life, like, it was smooth sailing, without, being blocked from certain opportunities or life paths. I would have gone through life without facing any adversity. I wouldn't be as wise as I am now. Wouldn't have the perspective I have now. I have the ability to step into all different types of rooms and actually be able to relate to the people inside of those rooms. I feel as though humility is an ability to identify with other people's experience. And it's hard to be humble if you have limited experience, especially in regards to hardship and struggle. So if everything always went well for you, you would look at people who might not be doing as well and just assume that they could be doing better, without knowing the situation, that people go through or have been through. It's taught me a lot. Being in uncomfortable situations that I never even considered being in, it just built me up, and it makes me think, it makes me believe that my purpose is to create poetry, write, create music, There was a period when I was younger that I wanted to be a professor. My sociology teacher in high school, Miss Ringo, told me, hey, I could be a professor, If I really wanted to be a professor, I could be a professor one day. And I used to think about that a lot, to where, even when I was in school, when I went back to school in Winston-Salem, I was finishing up the sociology degree. And my intent was to become a professor of sociology, you know what I mean? Like, so I feel like I can do that with my music, you know. Yeah, the music is like how I perceive things, you know. There's a lot of sociology in my music, you know, how I view society, how society shapes things, you know, how your experiences shape your reality. And the thing about, you know, the life path being blocked, when you don't realize things have been blocked, you don't realize certain reasons that you move the way you move, right? So it's like up to the point that you don't know, it's like you're moving around in darkness and ignorance. But once you come to the realization of understanding the reasons why you have been moving in a less than optimal fashion, then you come to a point where it's like, oh, okay, I was moving like that out of pure ignorance. Now I know, and now I can move with intention. So I feel at this point in life, how it's changed me. It's made me more aware, giving me, not that I wasn't humble, but it's really giving me humility and just seeing life from different perspectives in first person. You know what I mean? Just being able to walk through so many walks of life. You know what I mean? And without going through the things I've gone through, my experiences, I even think about, like, what would I have to talk about? You know what I mean? Like, because I always believed, like, if you become an old man and you don't have any stories to tell, no close call situations, no crazy nights, no shit you're ashamed of, what kind of life did you live, you know? You know, one way you could look at life, what if you looked at age in terms of experience? Like experiencing things you've been through, and then experiences that you've physically done or places you've been, instead of just a chronological number. Like, who will be the oldest and the wisest? If being an elder was based on experience. Yeah. 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 Yeah, so I'm working on this song right now. This one right here. This is gonna be a banger though. It's gonna be a banger. The day the sun didn't shine. That's how being blocked early changed my life path. So now I'm making the day the sun didn't shine. And it's gonna be a wonderful day when it drops. You know what I mean? Peace.